But right now I'm going to answer a question about one of the example in Egypt retreat what was received, that beyond any course and any learning. See this example. So we went from side to side and we went to, was it Isis or Hathor when we've done the unconditional, when we received Christ? Hathor. So in Hathor, there is no plan. We didn't plan, we just going to that site and we opened the channel, Asil opened the channel, everyone receiving. And it was, no one planned, like we have no idea what we're going to do. We're just going there with all heartedly to receive and open up and activate. And Mathilde, my love, went to some place, very small place. God knows how she found it. And everyone, it's very small. Everyone followed her and stand, and then she called for me. It was everyone, if you ask him after what we've done, why you went, they feel like I knew that I have to go, like literally.
Like half, we were like 25, maybe like 18 people, 18 participants of that retreat that day. They were sent in a part of the temple to activate something that even the guard didn't know about. But they received information, they went there, they did some stuff, and they came back to
the same point,
the meeting point. It was like this in like ascending in crescendo during the week. We would have organized this, it would have been impossible.
There is no way we can know those places or to know at the same time and to do whatever is being done at that moment. So there is no way intellectually to know that. So in this
way there is no workshop during the retreat, but there are talks aligned, or there are talks that will bring an opening for the sites after or the day after. So guiding everyone how to enter a site, how to connect, and how to be present. Then there will be a connection to higher self and higher mind. It was all about the divine feminine and divine masculine.
And between them we have always talks to prepare to the next one, It's like going into the course, let's say, but you are not actually sitting and learning. You are just being prepared and the knowledge will pour into you.
So it's like it's really magical. So that's why it's difficult to bring into words what's really happened in those type of retreat/mission. But thank you for your advice, and I will bring that to the team so we can change.
And I can continue also just to know how deep it went. That's one example of the whole Egypt retreat. We stand there, Mathilde in the center in that special room, and everyone's going to all special places, just guided. And Mathilde, she's asked me to connect with the Christ unit,
Christ now.
Christ consciousness from the astral realm. And I was like now. And I have no idea how to do it. Basically, I'm sitting there, but we all connected, and everyone around us like holding space, like everyone scenting, one holding light, the other one, I don't know, praying.
We were embodying the different
everyone was
each one was embodying different
everyone embodying certain energy to facilitate that one. And later on, now we have the light that we brought. I went, came back, everyone was like singing, I don't know, praying in different language, and God knows what's happening. And then the message was, now the unconditional love of Christ consciousness will be spread to all and to the children coming. And the Lord Prayer, you know, the normal Lord Prayer that they do it in the church, we were reciting it in English, and I was reciting it in Arabic also. And you have to see, and then another reciting of some poem was coming through, and everyone was feeling it, knowing everything. We went after that, we are not the same person anymore. We actually embodied, all of us, witnessing the Christ unity consciousness, literally. And when we came back here, I stand sometime, and the people they know who've been with us, when I called Christ consciousness, the people know what does it through their energy channel. This you cannot train or learn through course. There is no way I can give you this in a course. You have to witness a transmission. That's the only way. So this is kind of retreat we are doing. And sometimes in order to put all this and tell someone that actually going to do that, and you're talking to the 3D mind sometimes, like the 3D mind saying, so what is the learning there? Well, beyond even your cognitive learning is something that I would say life opportunity. That's it. That's the only word I can say. So that's the example. And if the story, if we can ask them to join the Egypt retreat, endless.
But can I add something?
Yes,
I mean,
please.
it is so special and it is so deep in a way that doesn't even affect you, but I feel it affects everyone who is going to come after you and who, you know, who all your ancestors. This is how I see it. I feel I'm healing me, I'm healing who has came before me and who is going to come after me. But then beyond all of this, you know how I personally see it, I feel there will be always a soul calling to those kind of retreats.
Exactly.
Okay, and whoever is meant to be there, you will find a way. You will be there. You will not miss it. But you know, if some part of you is not yet ready to receive that kind of healing, that kind of energy, then you will find an excuse, whatever that is. So sometimes I feel, you do your best, you know, in terms of advertising about it, in terms of working on the retreat, just make it also affordable for everyone. But then at the end of the day, who is meant to be
There
there,
is calling, yes.
there will be there.
There is calling.
And then at the same time, also you want the right energies to be there, right? So
I'm a pure example of this. I had very much financial difficulties for the previous trip. They're more than accommodating to, you know, present different plans. There was, if you think with the 3D mind, no for me to join the trip. But I was like, my soul was crying, like I was there already, I had visions that I'm there. And when you let go, and my heart started beating so fast, my heart chakra. It's just, you know, like it's a confirmation from the soul as well. It's happening, you just put it in the universe. I am there, you orchestrate financial support or whatever other support, you don't limit the universe, and it just happens, and it's like a miracle.
And you have to see what's happening to her after.
Oh, yeah, this is what I'm getting.
Like if you, of course, we cannot tell all the story all the time, so long. If you've been with us, or as someone who's been with us every Monday, you said, guys, what's happening? How you are making this? What is your secret? It's a community. Is the yearning, is the calling.
Yes.
If you go in details of what happened for her after and how she got financial support also,
Yes.
like if I tell you this, how it will happen to her, tell me, this is a very nice movie. We can do this movie.
It's absolutely.
It's real.
True.
This movie went real.
And also personally, if I may also add, you know what, when we came back, and also the bond that you form when you go, you know, with the group in such a
it's like a family archetype.
Honestly, I felt it. I came back with my soul family. I honestly feel, I remember when I came back, I just felt deep inside my heart richer in a way that I've never felt. And it was so beautiful. I still have it with me. I still feel I have, you know, of that amazing support system. So it's amazing. It's really amazing.
I really like what you said, the support system.
Yeah.
Support system.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
And you just feel, you know, I mean, physically I don't see everyone, but I know they are there. And whenever I feel I tap into that system that now consciously is, you know, visible to me, I feel I am so strong. Like I feel, you know, whatever lessons that I've chose to face in this lifetime, I have the support to face it even now stronger, much more stronger.
There is a knowing behind it. This knowing, you cannot get it from knowledge. It's different. Yes. So for the people watching on Facebook, we're talking about Egypt retreat, and this is the story behind it. It's a longer story, and we're talking about the upcoming Turkey spiritual trip retreat that is going to be also an activation, and it will be the other things also about Turkey. It will be one of the closure. I think it's a closure or completion of all the works being done on the Middle East, from all Egypt, Lebanon, Jordan, all the way to other places, and now the finale, I would say, maybe for this area will be Turkey. Like the butter, the cream of that all activation that happening will be collected there. And we didn't choose that. We didn't choose Turkey because we chose Turkey. No, this is as continuation of the sequence of channel requested to be done.
Where is the link between Middle East and Europe, by the way?
It is, it is the finale.
But it's linked to Middle East.
Yes, it is.
The link between Europe, the link between all of them to the Middle East.
Yeah.
Where in Turkey?
all over Turkey, like all the west side of
How
Turkey.
many
So we
sites?
move almost every night.
So it will be
Yeah.
Sorry,
light
getting
worker focus trip. Activation, meditation, site, talks again, activation, meditation, sleep, wake up, channeling, sessions again, tick, 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 tick. You finish, you'll be like,
So we will brief you to prepare your food
It's
because
full
we want
on.
I have lunch. So what to prepare to have your food during the day in terms of power food, protein bars, nuts, and so on and so forth. So we will give you this brief. But
to be honest,
When-
it's not a retreat, it's an ascension trip.
it's Ascension. It's like a one-way ticket to 5D. Like it's,
Literally,
So,
ascension,
Change
So-
the title.
ascension voyage.
but we are several to organize, and it's the middle way of the wording, because we can put Galactic, ETs, Ascension, everything come from Azil perspective and his foundation. The words are
Should be
a bit
gentler,
more global,
more global, which is maybe
which
you can
is
call
very
it
very correct.
spiritual trip, maybe it can
Yeah.
be called, or yeah.
So to answer your question as well, we've been, as Georgie was saying, like in Israel, in Syria, in Jordan, in Lebanon, in Egypt. We did the work in Dubai, in UAE, in Abu Dhabi. And Isham is like, how was it? So everyone is asking, how was it? How was that trip? What did you do? Tell me everything about it. But what we're gonna do in Turkey is what we are doing, the 4 of us or the 5th of us, when we are traveling in those countries. That's why it's gonna be a bit different from Egypt. It's gonna be more about
So we'll be witness.
the rhythm and the pace of what we are doing when we are
When
alone.
we went to,
So-
for example, Jordan and those area, it was like pack, pack, pack,
It's
pack,
like
pack, session activation, next, next, next.
Trekking, rock climbing, walking under the rain, the snow. In Israel, we did like
Portal
30
opening,
sites,
channel
30 sites in 7
opening.
days. So yeah, like 50 kilometers in 7 days walking. So yeah, it won't be that tough in Turkey. But
You're going to
May
Cappadocia?
I say something as a
I
participant?
don't memorize the names.
When we
Yeah.
were there, the energy was so strong that you actually didn't need 8 or 9 hours to sleep. Like 5 was
Yeah.
fine.
yeah.
And food as well, you didn't need to eat. Like it, literally, we were feeding on energy and it was fine.
I've been
It's
to
completely different
like
mindset.
a lot of the sites that you're going now,
Yeah.
May. I was just blessed to visit them.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, like
I've been there.
And
as well.
Cappadocia, I spent 3 full days there, and I had a chance to meditate in the sites, in the mornings and the sunrise. You cannot sleep in the night in Cappadocia.
Wow.
This place is beyond
Beautiful.
real.
Yeah.
Like it's so buzzy, so buzzy. It's phenomenal. The feeling you get there, they have these churches, tiny ones in the caves. When you enter in, it's like
Wow.
you don't do anything basically. It just comes to you, you know, like it's so beautiful. And even Istanbul, if you just go and sit in quiet in the corner of Hagia Sophia, like I've been there many, many times. What you receive, what you feel there when you just touch the stones, it's
That's
like
the
it's
teaser.
worth.
Yeah.
No, it's
Yeah,
just
it's
because I went to a lot of the sites. I went to where the Rumi was born as well, and I
Wow.
remember like I was meditating in the morning, like with the morning prayer, because I was living in front of the mosque where he was eventually practicing, and it's phenomenal sites that you've chosen, and I'm sure that people will benefit a lot.
Thank
And
you
you
so
really,
much.
you don't like. I see those sites as you don't have to do anything before, even if you never meditated in your life. Just by
Just
being
zone
there,
you.
but just touching the stones and this land, it will just change something in you beautifully.
Yeah.
But it's not only
Thank
the
you.
sites as well, if I may say, it's the participants as well, bringing the
course, yeah.
frequency. So this is why it's even more amplified. Like the sites, they have this, but the people that are going as a group, it's like
So
it's
yeah.
creating
Creating
a
the
group
fabric.
level.
We call them Ascension crew.
Yes. It's like
Like crew, we already been trained in the other dimension.
You are This is how it felt.
To whenever we go, we know where to go and what to do.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like if you ask, what are you going to eat? It will be channeled.
Exactly.
Seriously,
Yes.
we enter everyone
Yeah.
channeling its him,
Yeah.
his higher self. That kind of thing. Yes.
So thank you for sharing all of this, for this question. Thank you, Sabine. So it opened up a bit more around that retreat and for the insights too.
Okay, so we
And,
entered a little bit intro about the Unconditional project
Yeah,
for the people who's
But first I
watching.
would like to take a picture of that first session. because
Picture of that
yeah,
first session.
because right now we are starting the Unconditional Love Wednesday, and can I see everyone? Wait.
Ah, yes.
And it's like a very good confirmation. It's a beautiful seeding, and thank you for joining.
Thank you for joining. This is
Your-
the first one. We'll do our best. For many of you who have been in the training, it will not be similar to training. Training was like really training. We'll keep simplifying those versions. So for you guys, you can invite, and we're making it contribution based. So we are removing any excuse that any normal person, any normal who would like to experience it, can join. So we'll keep simplifying. Today we're still building the field, you know. So I'm going to add a little bit of the training that we've done in Sunday, just to keep building the field, because the field have not finished yet building the field. For the people watching online, we are connecting all our heart with the crystal and all our energy around, and we are keeping a space or a field where we can sustain and host an energy of unconditional love from the higher realm. That is the plan, and we keep it available to everyone basically through our presence, holding this energy through us and through the crystal. That is simplified version of explaining what is the project all about. And the project will continue where once it build up strong and people become pillar of light, you can even start doing attunement and practitioner, where you can teach other how to hold it further around the earth. And we'll see how it will unfold, but we know that I received that once this field hosts this unconditional love frequency and becomes stronger through all the pillar of light and the crystal, it will just spread and will go to the land. And to, if you study with us, or if you know, we are all connected through the consciousness field, and we, the holder or the pillar of light holding this unconditional love, will return the witness or the knowing or the feeling of releasing judgment and everyone uniting with the unconditional love. Unconditional love does not have judgment, does not have conflict. It dissolves all the conflict and it reunites automatically. That's what it does. So we're going to unite all the soul naturally by remembering that unconditional love unites us all. Simple.
I wanted to share before, when I came, you said to wait. On Sunday when we started the activation, I just feel it's very important to share what I felt directly after when we were activating our grid and started doing the work. The next day, as I was driving, the feeling I had from the land, it's beyond real, and it stayed. Like, you feel like, I think I always felt very connected to Dubai, but like the feeling that I received from the land was so magical. It's just like you hear it saying thank you. You know, it's just, it's in such a beautiful gratitude towards you that, like, thank you for sending this energy to me, thank you for healing me. Like, I'm driving and I know, like, I will never get lost, I'll never miss my turn. It's like someone is just like, you know, like, you're helping me and I will just like create a bubble around you and you will be protected by me in return. So like it immediately gives back to you. It's a beautiful feeling.
Thank you. Thank you. This feedback is very valuable. Thank you. Yes, and we received many feedback also that even the training was online. So now we are doing in person here in the villa and online, but the training was purely online. And I remember many of you guys, the moment we open up the vortex to host the unconditional love, even we are different places, we felt as we are connected fully on.
One even.
Like Rahaf, she said, like, I felt we are all one.
Yeah, I was one with everybody else.
This is the amazing quality of hosting the unconditional love. It's I would understand, and if you read it online also, it's one of the highest energy available to all humanity, unconditional love. And by allowing it to be the host and the light, and allow it in the land, it will overcome all the time and space and separation. Basically, it will just bring unity. Simple.
I would really like to confirm what you said, because next day as well for me, I think I mentioned that last week, I was also having this heart resonance continuously non-stop, like it didn't stop there with everything, everybody, and I told them I was even sunbathing, and I never thought about connecting with the sun, you know, like I always connect with Mother Earth and Mother Gaia, but I connected with the sun, and it was like whoosh, it just happened, and
Wow.
it was lovely, and we shared lots of energy and love, like exchange, because I was
Sending love,
resonating with it
receiving
as well.
love. Yes,
So
yes.
it was like this. It was an amazing experience,
Beautiful.
and I
Thank you.
realized how much we can expand.
Exactly.
So we just starting basically. This is the first one.
I
And
think we can have a new tagline, like with Svetlana stories. If you would like to upgrade your GPS, connect to your crystal.
Yes.
like we are receiving
Connect
a
to the
technology beyond this physical technology.
Connect to a quartz.
Seriously.
Better than Google Map. No
The
need to
land
Google
will
Map
be
anymore.
the energy of the land itself, and all the wisdom will be your GPS. You don't
Yes.
need. All right.
Manifest.
So thank you for joining us on Facebook. Today is Thursday, but we are going to regularly continue on every other Wednesday. And the meditation will be 1 hour. Of course, there is a talk and sharing will be 15 minutes by 15 minutes, but the meditation will be 1 hour. And it will be so simplified, where you just, anyone would like to experience unconditional love. And it will be included also transmutation, which is opening very recent, and I was mentioning it, where you can transmute any frequency of limitation or any separated lower frequency programming or judgment or emotion, anything that you think that does not belong to unconditional love, does not belong to the light of the source, you can transmute it through this gate, this energy field that we are hosting together, and then you can, in that return, that's it, the other understanding, you have more space in your field to fill it up with unconditional love. So all the program, all the separation that is based on duality will be transmuted, and all your auric field, your cells will start having more spaces for embodying further unconditional love. That is the aim of the meditation, where the project itself is a training. Some people already hosting this, and they're training and they're doing meditation almost every day or as much as they can, where this Wednesday, every other Wednesday, we'll host the transmutation meditation of unconditional love. Thank you for watching. We're looking forward to see you again.
If you want to do the meditation now, there is maybe a link.
Yes,
Yeah.
the link is already posted on our page. Yes, already posted on our Facebook page. Maybe it could be the post below. If you go on our page, Ascension platform, you'll find it. Or if you have joined already Unconditional Love Project Facebook group, also the post will be there. Or contact us for the next one, or to watch reply. Much love to you for now. We have some nice
Bye,
comments
guys.
also. Yes. See you.